The games to see, the players to watch. Friday night, Beyond the Lights, starts now.
It is Friday again, and that means it's Friday night Beyond the Lights. And tonight was week 2 of high school football. And I just want to emphasize that one more time for all of us, okay? Week 2 of what we expect will be a full season of high school football, with the option to play an 8th game at the end of the year, which is actually one more than ever in the past for New York State, and with a sectional tournament, and with a state tournament possibly if you make it that far. So that means one very specific thing. Every single game this year counts, and it counts a lot. So it might be early in the year right now, but these games tonight could have changed everything. Proctor played on a Friday night instead of its usual Saturdays. The Raiders had a date with 3-time defending Class AA state champion Cicero North Syracuse. The North Stars already ranked 8th in the state this year. So Proctor had a little bit of trouble. Played in the state tournament in 2019, though, trying to get back into it after a year off last year. But it was not as a good showing tonight, maybe, as last week was when they got their first win of the year. A shutout most of the way. CNS showed why it was really great, and 3 years in a row won the entire state. Proctor's senior Sander Lynn scored Proctor's only touchdown late in the game, so the Raiders got on the board, but now they are 1-1 after the loss, 33-6. Staying in Class AA, a pair of Black Knights, both looking to bounce back from season-opening losses. Rome Free Academy at Henninger. Right there, RFA strikes with Nava Baez getting the ball in the hands of Dayton Kelly, who got past not 1, not 2, but 3 defenders on his way to that end zone. So that made it 7-0 RFA leads. But things got a little tougher. You just saw the sack there. So Henninger putting the pressure on. The close game stayed close all the way as RFA pulls off the win, though. 30-24, now 1-1 this season. Whitesboro was back on the traditional middle school field after playing on the high school turf earlier this year in March's season, hosting Auburn, who is ranked 8th in the state for Class A tonight. Colin Skurmont there is picked off. A miscommunication as Auburn's Isaiah Parkman ties it up at 6 in the quarter. Skurmont actually had Whitesboro's first touchdown with a 61-yard run. But the Warriors get the ball back after they convert a 4th down. It sets up that play on the 1-yard line, and backup quarterback Kyle Meyer right there runs it in. Skurmont and he split the quarterback duties tonight, but every time Meyer was taking the snaps, he ran every single time, just like he did there. So that made it 13-6 Whitesboro. Becomes 15-6 after a safety. Then Deshaun Hutchinson scored a touchdown to seal the game at 23-6. The Warriors defense did not let up a single point tonight and also held Auburn, the ranked team, to fewer than 140 yards of total offense. After an explosive 65-8 win last week, if you want to talk about explosive offense, New Hartford came in ranked 10th in the state for Class B tonight, and the Spartans' home opener, Cortland opponent, early second quarter. That's Alex Culver with a 62-yard sprint to already give New Hartford a 21-0 lead. 3 minutes later, Cortland goes to punt the ball deep in their own territory, but Javante McCorkle blocks it, and Wilkinson Joseph recovers to score the touchdown. So 28-0. And working like a well-oiled and a well-paced machine, another 4 minutes after that, it's Culver again. Deja vu, runs the ball 58 yards this time, down the field again to score. Oh my gosh, what a short run compared to the 62-yard run, 58. That was his 3rd touchdown of the night. He scored again after that. 4 of the Spartans' 7 touchdowns tonight belong to Alex Culver to make it a 48-6 victory. Head coach Jim Kramer had said before the season that this team's been really largely untested, but we knew that a lot of these players had gone undefeated in JV a few years back, and watch out, they're pretty good at varsity too. So if it wasn't already exciting enough to this point, you're going to want to see what we have after the break. We have highlights of Holland Patton, Waterville, and Herkimer. Those games were pretty exciting. So coming up, we have those. Stay tuned.